My name is Chase Parrish, and this is Red Space. Only recently, when President Trump arose to power, did Palm Beach actually become loud and rather commercial. But my mother grew up on that 8-square-mile island when it was still America's quiet home for the royals. For 4 generations, my grandpa's dynasty operated limestone quarries, contributing to the ontogenesis of New York City, supplying the Empire State Building and the Tribune Tower. 1 year prior to my birth in 1984, all the way to 2002, my grandmother Marilyn Hoadley would operate as president for the Leonard and Sophie Davis Foundation that founded AARP, a left-of-center organization that is the largest interest group in America, whose son is on the advisory board for Patriotic Millionaires, with members such as Planned Parenthood's chairperson, Naomi Alberly. As I grew up, I saw the tension between my mother and her mother. You see, my mom became a Christian, which my grandma thought was a waste of time. Just prior to Mom's death, we were walking through Palm Beach's Worth Avenue and noticed Grandma eating in a restaurant lining the ocean. Looking into her eyes, I stated, "You look beautiful." And as we had stepped away, my mother said, "Chase, I'm so glad that you had told her that, because that's who my mom was." Yet years later at Mom's funeral, Grandma was not in attendance. I remember my grandmother squeezing oranges to make us orange juice when we were kids, watching King Kong at her place while falling asleep in her guest room, or her coming with us to see that Disney movie about Joseph. You see, our relationship was a mixed bag, as also was my extra-familial ties to her political allegiances, that for me to have come out so strongly for what I believe about God, family, and nation should tell you something. Not about me, but about where our nation and our world is headed if something from within us, from the aristocracy down, does not radically change. So, regardless of how you feel, for what you stand, or for whom you believe, the cards are now on the table, as political allegiances are being formed in the furnace of the coming battle that will be at a greater scale, on an even more technological front, with very shifting ideological allegiances, and a pressing toward a desired eschaton for which even atheists desire occupation of a front row seat. Everyone appears to want the end of the world. Well, be careful what you wish for. I am Chase Parrish, and this is Red Space.